Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Xauusd, and today I'm going to be sharing with you every entry point and whole price action behind the Xauusd 5-minute time frame. Today is 27th of May 2025. So let's begin with the previous day. At the end of the day, and if you remember and if you have watched my previous video, I took a sell, I took a buy setup right here. Then market moved up, clearly hit my profit target exactly right here. So let's just begin with the analysis of yesterday. Yesterday, before the New York session began, market created a spike and then a channel and trading range. This is the first cycle. This was the first cycle by the beginning of the New York session. So you could just buy each one of these buy setups. But if you're in somehow conservative person, you could have just bought this one as the high one, and then this double bottom, a good entry bar. You could have just bought this and put your stop below this level, and easily you can see market have touched your 1.5 risk to reward ratio target. Each channel finishes in 3 touches of the trend channel line. This is the first one, and then the second touch, and then the third touch, and then after a spike channel is created, we know that it is going to end after the third touch, and clearly you can see market then has broken the trend line and then enters into the trading range. Something about this trading range that I can also tell you is that it is in a convergent triangle, and we know that these triangles are the continuation of pattern. That's why you could have expected that this market would continue higher in the direction of the spike, which has been the case exactly right here. After it breaks, you could even enter again. So this is a really good entry point. So you could have just buy this candle and put your stop loss down here. 1, 2, 3 risk to reward ratio. So something else that I always talk about is that after a spike, channel and trading range, if market breaks the trading range, it moves in the direction of the trading range. So if this is the case, and I had bought this candle and put my stop loss down here, then I can look for the possible targets, which is the best target here. Why? You can measure from the bottom to the top of the trading range and drag this line to measure the possible target points. So after this happens, you see this is a measurement move after the trading range, which exactly hit this place. Then market reversed back down, and the reason is that a lot of professional traders have taken their profit target and got out. When this happens after the trading range, I always wait to see whether this cycle ends here or not, and I always look for major trend reversal, because this is you should expect. After this channel, this target have been hit, market started to creating another trading range. And if you see, based on the 3 touches, this small trading range breaks from upside. Lots of traders go long, which sounds like a good logical thing to do, and but I will always be waiting after trading ranges break to see whether market is going to hold at this place or not, which is not the case here. Market extremely comes back down, and I'm going to short this candle because this is a major trend reversal, and the reason is that this trend line has broken, and now I look for short setups. And if you see market comes back down, extremely rallies downside, touches the bottom of this trading range exactly, and even goes lower. And something about this type of move that market has created right now in the beginning of Asian session on Xauusd is that this rally is parabolic, and it is one of the most powerful rallies in the markets. But if such rallies reverse, they usually correct to the top of the beginning of the rally. So if this is the double top that you could take and short the market, then I see a series of bullish candles closing near its top. I realize that this move is over. Now market is going to reverse back up and touch this level, which you see exactly it has touched this level at this point. And again, if this is the case for another cycle, you can see this is the spike, then channel phase, market can enter into the channel, first touch, second touch, and third touch. And also we know that every cycle, every spike is only just one leg of the market cycle, and the second leg, which is the channel, is a weaker trend of the first leg. So I will expect market going higher. So you could have just bought this double bottom, minor double bottom here, the first spot, the second, and you could have just put your entry point here, stop loss below the low, and you could just take the 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. After it touches, it is the open of the day. So I always mark this place as a strong resistance or support, which it is a resistance for today. So market reverse comes back down, it touches the bottom of the channel. Now after it breaks below, you can expect the market to touch the beginning of the spike, or even going lower. And if I just consider this as another trading range, which is the market cycle again, so spike, channel, and this area is a trading range. When it breaks from downside again, I always measure the move down to see what is the possible place for market to hit. And if you see, this place is the first profit target area. Exactly, it hits. So if you had just shorted this candle right here, you could have taken your profit target exactly at this level, which is 2.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Just look what happens after that. After that, market can't hold this area and rallies downside. And to me, this is really a strong spike on higher time frames, like 15 minutes time frame. If you just look this higher time frame, which is the 15, you can clearly see that market is creating series of bearish candles clearly near its low, a little overlaps between bars, and this is a sign of strength in the market. So if I just dive into the 5-minute time frame, after I realized we are in a strong bearish trend today, I'm gonna just watch clearly where is the best place to enter. And this is the strategy that I always do. I look at this highs here, and I see if market creates a double top in the direction of the market, I would definitely take the trade, which is one of the most reliable setups. So if you had just put your stop loss below the this candle, you could have just shorted and just see what happens after that. A series of bearish candles forms again, and the reason is that lots of professional traders have short this place, and even they had shorted this candle. That's why this series of candles have formed. And you see when the target hits 1, 2, 3 risk to reward ratio, this shadow has been created because lots of professionals have taken their profits and got out of the market and wait patiently for the next setup to form. And if you see, as long as market repeats its pattern, another double top has been created here, and that's where you can just short the market again. You could put your stop loss down below and short market again, 1 to nearly 2 risk to reward ratio. Then market rallies up again. And if you've seen my short videos today for the live trade, I always release the short videos. When I opened up my laptop, I saw that market is somewhere like here, and this candle was forming. I got my short position here and also a little higher. I closed one of them when market was down here and took some profit. But I'm holding still one of the positions, and when my stop loss was above here, when I took this trade, market went down, and then when this low got hit by the market by this shadow, I knew that market is not anymore in the trading range. It has lost its momentum, but it has touched the lower low. That's why you can drag your stop loss to this top, and the safest place at this moment is here, until I expect the market to touch my stop loss, my profit target, sorry. And for now, I can only modify my no, I'm going to just hold my position for now, because I believe it's going to touch it. I hope so. And look for the possible other trades for today. The other reason that I believe today's move was so strong is the daily time frame. If you see the daily time frame, market is in a correction. It's forming something like an bullish flag, but still it's in this flag, and as long as it remains in this flag, I believe market is in a trading range. And today market is going to form a bearish candle on daily time frame, and that's the reason I have taken this trade. And let's see what's going to happen next. I have another trade on Euro USD. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen next, and wait patiently for tonight, because I'm going to share today's market. I'm going to break down what has happened today in Euro US, in XAU and also I'm going to have a record and analysis for Euro USD on 5 minutes time frame. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Trend is your friend. Don't forget just to trade in the direction of the market, and easily move your stop loss down until market hits your profit target. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and wait for everyday analysis and my live trades. I'm going to share it with all of you. Thank you so much, and have a good day.